All right, guys, welcome to the show. I see Custard Boot here, my brother. How you doing? Really awesome. I see Costin here. Awesome. Let me just try and fix a few bits and bobs. Double check if the audio is working properly. Yes, okay, I can see that is working because I just wanted to double check there's no reverb or anything, and the audio is cool. How is everybody today? Awesome. So you've probably noticed this new thumbnail that I've put on. That is going to be our kind of a default style now. So all the thumbnails are going to look similar, but I'll change the colors every now and then depending on the mood. How about that? Today's green because the market is green. So we're going to keep it like this and move forward. If you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, join the Discord community, and let's grow this family. Also, I'm going to change a whole bunch of other stuff as well, like the links on the bottom of the description and whatnot. On this video, obviously not, from tomorrow onwards, I'll have a whole brand new set of links, including links for Paradexes as well. And I was mentioning to a few people on Discord yesterday, actually to everyone pretty much. I was on Google because someone mentioned something. They said, do you know you're being promoted by other websites? I was like, what? It's like, yeah. So I went on Google and I searched sdcrypto. My God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. The universe is talking to us. Something big is about to happen. I see Albin plays here. Awesome, my man. Awesome. It's awesome. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just feels really good. You know, when you see this kind of stuff, as I said, it's a moral boost. You know, it's like you're doing this. There's nothing. You're not gaining anything from it. I'm not getting anything. I mean, I do have ads for the videos afterwards, but even then, it's minuscule. Like most of the ads are restricted because I don't know, because I effing blind all the time, so I don't give a damn. You know, freedom of speech, right? So you know, I practice common language end of the day, so if I've got to say something, I'll say it in my most common way. So you know, for YouTube to basically not block us and make sure this community grows, we need to hit those likes, we need to hit those subscribe, we need to make sure that you press notification and press all, and also share with one other if you find value. And let's move from there. Right, let's go into the content today. It's an awesome day today. Obviously, market's moving back up and you see a lot of people silent. So a lot of bears are silent today. You know, a lot of the bulls are back on the hype cycle. And for me, it's like, guys, the market's doing what the market does. Let the market do its thing. So let's go into the content. I've got the chat open on the side now, so I'll be okay because I need to monitor the chat. Let me get the cursor and let's do this. Right, let's do this. So I was on the Shiba chart yesterday, and this is what Shiba's done. It went to the bottom line. You can see this here. And you know, I was in a meeting yesterday. We had a nice little meetup yesterday with the brother, and he I see Mustafa. Nice to see you here, my brother. Salam to you, bro. So I saw a brother and he's like, it's impossible. So this brother was arguing. He's like, look, I've been in the 2017. I got caught out. I got done up. I got this. I got that. Fine. So what is the problem? He said, nobody can predict the lines. I said, you sure? Because if you go and look at my videos, I'm not predicting. I don't call it prediction because it's really cringy. But the point is my lines will always touch, will always hit. And it's not based on me just leaving a line randomly. There are actual reasons why these lines are where they are. And if you look carefully, you can see this Shiba bounced exactly on this line, rejection exactly on this line. So when you see this, these lines are relevant. They are absolutely relevant. You know, they're doing their thing. And there's a reason why we place it there. So I tried to explain to him, but obviously he wasn't convinced enough. So what can we do? Now let's move into Crow. You know, my most favorite coin currently. Right, and if you look carefully, I just want to zoom into this to show you, and I'll stretch this forward. Look, this was an area based on a shorter time frame, and this is exactly where it's come to find support, which is okay. We're not concerned because this support zone is actually quite big. It's actually up to here. So we do have this massive cushion area for Crow. And of course, those of you guys who've been looking for discounts Well, Crow kind of burnt out because remember, it went on a rip. It went to 97 cents, almost $1. We were 3 cents away from hitting that dollar target. But as it finished, no. Crow's just taking a break. Every crow has to take a break. I'm talking about the bird. Smash those like buttons, guys. Smash those like buttons. You know, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the community. Join the fun. Join the facts. No BS here, just hardcore truth on the facts. And for me, I'll tell you as it is. On this channel, I won't make it up. I won't sweet it up for you. If I see something that is shit, I'll tell you it's shit. End of the day, you know, even YouTube doesn't like me using these kind of language, but that's the truth. That's the truth. So that's Crow taking a break. You know, I'm not concerned, absolutely not concerned at all, because if I do look at this area here, this is a actual nice area. In fact, I have a better area for Crow. Give me a second. I just realized this is a better area for a Crow. So if I do look at this area, and if I take it up to this particular zone here, I can see that Crow is telling me that potential rebound, the worst case scenario, Crow could come down all the way up to here. Right, so when we're looking at this, we can see Crow could easily bounce all the way down here and then do a rebound, which is absolutely healthy. So that's what I'm going to look at. I will put a buy order around this level here, which is the 67-70 cents area. I'm going to put a buy zone here. Whether it fills or not, it's a different story, but this is like the worst case scenario. Obviously, the best case scenario is to buy Crow where it is right now. So I'll probably start dollar cost averaging in. I am going to load myself some more Crow. Crow's doing fantastic, and I believe it's got more potential all the way up to $2 at least. And then beyond, we will decide afterwards. But I do have targets for them at around the $3 level. As you can see here, we have the $3.15 already marked up on this chart. And again, the brother argues, that's not possible. Well, I've done it. I've done it, my brother. I've done it. So I know it's hard. Some people find it very hard to comprehend, and some people find it very hard to actually do analysis on the charts, right? So when we're looking at technicals and everything, but that's the reason why. Look, there's absolutely zero technicals here other than a Fibonacci. There is nothing here. There's no technicals. I'm not using any indicators. I'm just using a bunch of lines to tell me what the potential is and what the probabilities are. Nothing else. Okay, so we've got a worst case scenario currently where we are, and the best case scenario is going to take us to $1.20 something, 25, and then we shoot towards the $2. So I'm just going to leave that there. Obviously, I'm still very, very bullish on that. I'm going to leave it there. I know some brother asked me about dreams yesterday, and I do have dreams. So I'm going to show you some dreams here. What did dreams do? Let me zoom into this because it's really hard for me to show this. Dreams broke out, punched through, opened up, shot all the way up to the top. Look, to this line, to this actual line that we drew. This was a lovely little neckline that we had to invalidate to move forward. Did it attempt that? Absolutely. Did it take a dump? Yes, because a lot of people are bag holders. So they wanted to cash out and leave. So what? This market, when it plays again, it's going to push back up again. This isn't the end of dreams. All I'm seeing is a higher low, nothing else. So we're going to give it another day to see what it wants to do, maybe even another couple of days to see what it wants to do. That's all it's doing. It's just doing its little correction. People are dumping and leaving. The weak hands, the spinach hands, the paper hands, whatever you want to call them, they are leaving this zone. I'm thinking of buying some more. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Hit that smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, hit that notification button. Make sure that you got notification switched on, all notifications switched on. Okay, so guys, if you do have any coins you want me to talk about, drop them here. No worries, drop them here, we'll talk about them. So market itself started to rebound yesterday. Of course, I'm not super happy because I can see, yes, we did all of this, market's doing its little thing, little yo-yo, but I'm not happy because end of the day, I want to see a bigger volume coming. I mean, you remember yesterday I said $400 billion could come back in. Well, yesterday to today, what's happened in total, we can see $200 billion has re-entered the market. Ben Mulroy, check out Posey new decks with derivatives trading, low market cap. Awesome, my brother. I would definitely check out Posey. So that's what's happened here. Of course, money could come big, but I want to see more. I want to see this neckline, this area here, coming and being tested, because we are still very low. We're still $200 billion low. I want to see another $200 billion come in. And of course, money is moving in. For example, remember what we said, like some of the coins are pumping hard. Once they make the money, they start filtering back into the big boys. And we saw a clear sign of this yesterday, where all the money started coming back into the big boys, right? It's big boys. Now it's come back out of the range, but it's still not out of danger. Remember, it needs to get back into this zone and then move back up in order for it to be positive. So that's what we're going to look at. That's what we want to do. We're just going to stay positive. Of course, tomorrow is Friday, and Friday is usually the options expiry date. As you can see, it's marked here, 26th November, marked here. That's our options expiry. And we can see historically, look, whenever we have this downward trend line, just around the options, we start pumping just after that. Of course, if we had a pump, then we see a dump, and if we see a pump before the thing, then we see a dump. So here we can see we had a pump before, so we started seeing a dump. And this month we're going to start seeing a pump. Of course, a lot of people was really bullish about November month being the super month. Oh, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. History doesn't necessarily repeat itself or rhyme. Okay, just because it done it last season, just because it done it last time, it's not the case. This is one of the reasons why I did show some facts very recently. I said, guys, not every November was the same. Yes, coincidentally, maybe 2013 or maybe 2017, coincidentally, but not everything is same. So I hope this all kind of makes sense. That's why you need to be really logical, and you need to really understand where the market is, what the market is doing, and what everything means for us. I mean, right now you can see this area here. I've just put a trend line here. We need to get back above this line in order for us to invalidate this trend. Do you know what I mean? So we've got a long ways to go, guys. Long ways to go. Let's wait and see what it does. Because it's completely out of our control. It's completely out of our hand. We don't know what the market's going to do. We do not control it. Neither do the whales. Because when the dumps happen, even they lose out. This is a pattern we were looking at yesterday. Of course, the pattern is still valid. It's still moving forward. It broke this neckline. It's above this line. It's leading. Now, one other thing I want to show about this is the dominance. Check this out. Ethereum dominance is moving up, and it's coming to this target level of 20.51. We're on 20.19 right now. We had a high yesterday, or yeah, it was a few days ago. We had a high at 20.36. So we are very close. This dominance is picking up. Costin says CRV, of course, my brother. So this dominance is picking up, and this is a sign. This is one of two signs. One, we're in a altcoin season. Two, Ethereum's about to go parabolic. Three, yeah. This market's coming to an end very soon. This is the warning sign for you. This is the absolute warning sign for you. The guys, this market is about to go to that level where it's going to go complete parabolic, and the market will top out. Bro, what's your take on Xinu, Zombie Inu? Anything to do with Inu or Dogcoin or Zombie? These are hype coins. I won't even bother doing the charts on that, Mustafa. I hope you understand, right? There's so many people out there with Dogcoin, cat coins, rabbit coins, and all sorts of other crazy ideas. The market is oversaturated with these meme coins. Of course, are they going to make money? Yeah, they're going to make you a shit ton of money. But depends when you entered. Depends when these things launch on the exchanges. You know, if they never launch on the exchanges, then the creators could easily do a rug pull on your Uniswap or a PancakeSwap and run with it. And there's nothing you could do about that. Okay? So please do understand that some of these things are very serious. When they run with it, they run with it. Yeah. So plenty of Inu coins, and we are going to see a load as well. I know Ren was here. Ren asked about Posey. Ren, we're also launching a decentralized exchange. Of course, not with derivatives yet, but we are planning to do this. And we have a launch pad and a launch pool on our website. And when that thing launches, it's going to be insane. Albin says, what do you think of Cardano? We'll talk about it, my brother. We'll talk about it. So we are going to see what I'm trying to say here. So if I just refresh this, the website has changed, guys, a little bit. Come on. Give me a sec. Let me just get the HTTP version, because I'm still waiting for the SSL to be fully activated. So we've just had the update yesterday. There's a few bits and bobs being done right now. Come on. Seriously? Okay, we'll wait for this. Well, I'm not going to wait for this here, but when it does come. But I'll show you. We've got the email and everything ready now. So you can go and sign up for the email notifications and whatnot. And other things are coming on live as well. But when you do go to the website, you will see that what we are doing, and you know, the launch pad and the launch pool. So we are going to see a whole bunch of meme coins come there. If it's not on the launch pad, we don't vet it. Okay, if it's on the launch pool, anybody could do it. Those ones we don't guarantee, we don't say anything. I mean, no guarantees anyway, but we won't look at those. But anything on the launch pad, those are going to be opportunities we are going to be looking at, because those are going to be vetted. Those companies are going to be vetted, so we are going to check those things out. So where was I? I'm back on, yeah, so Ethereum, right? So we're doing Ethereum, so that's what Ethereum is doing. So dominance is very high. You know, I'm really happy with this. The structure looks very good, and Ethereum, you can see compared to BTC, when we did look like this, you see Ethereum has just poked above, so that's really good. I see free energy, awesome, my brother, nice to see you. So everything looking awesome. Okay, no complaints here. BNB, obviously, I'm not sure what the hell happened with BNB, but that pump was massive. That was a massive pump. We went from $590 all the way to this. That's a massive pump. Again, following this structure we drew the other day. But it doesn't mean anything. Remember, it doesn't mean anything. I'm quite happy that it's come back. Of course, it needs to test this neckline and move forward. And remember, it hasn't tested its previous high. So its previous high is actually on top of this range. Is it going to do it now? Maybe. So let's see what happens. We know a lot of money is filtering in and out. We know a lot of coins are also being locked up because of the DeFi protocols and everything. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Dot playing its little thing, as you can see, it's messing with us. It's in this consolidation zone, and I'm telling you, I have this great feeling about Dot that it's going to basically surprise everybody, because this type of a consolidation zone, you know that if the market is trending upwards, it's just going to come and surprise everybody all of a sudden. All right, so talking about Solana's holding that trend line, no complaints at all. Let's see where it goes. As long as it can hold this trend line, it's still creating these higher lows technically compared to this, and then you've got these lower highs. Okay, fine, you know, it's still there. I mean, it's closing the gap. As you can see, the trend is coming into that point where it's squeezing in. It's ready to make a move. Whether it's up or down, we're about to find out in this next few days. So we are going to watch out for that one. Cardano. So Albin asked for Cardano, and you can see what Cardano's done. Not quite happy. But remember what I mentioned. After Cardano leaves this zone, there's really nothing really supporting it. You see this area here, after it leaves this area, there's really not much support other than this zone here. So Cardano, if this market flips now, right, if this market goes down completely, Cardano has nothing to support it. Absolutely nothing to support it. You know, it could easily come all the way down here, free fall down here. Of course, if we wanted to use this area and our method of doing this, where we do, give me a sec, where we do this, yeah, and I dropped something, guys. Give me a sec, guys. Let me just grab something. So anyway, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it. Give me a sec. I'll sort it out. Give me a sec. All right, give me a second. I'm just going to quickly sort this out because I have spillage and I do not want it to soak into the wood floor. So just bear with me. Give me a sec. I'm going to be right back. Right, hold tight. Hold tight. All right, all right, all right. You can see I'm a real guy. I'm a real person. I make accidents as well. I dropped the coffee. I dropped the coffee and it was everywhere. And I was like, okay, now I gotta definitely do this. I see Gritty here. I see Yamvi here laughing his head off. I see Amp. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Shit happens, guys. I'm just a real person. Shit happens. Hey, greetings from Portugal. Could you do VChain or TRX? Awesome, my brother. Of course. Right. Thank you very much for sticking around. Hit those like button. Hit those, smash those subscribe button. As you can see, I'm just a real guy, real person doing my own thing. Now I'm out of breath because I had to quickly clean this up. the bloody pain of being on live. Imagine I was not on live. It would have been a whole different story. Anyway, so what I was going to show you was this area here where you've got this situation where we can do something when we did this, right? So if we did come back down, we can actually come back and find support here just based on this pattern, nothing else. Because these are highly likely that this could even act, the previous resistance could actually act as a support as well. So we got to observe. So we do have this target. We can say $1.46 could be a target for us as well for if we did dump down. So that's all I'm going to say right now. But as I said, I think Cardano might surprise us with some of the stuff that it's coming out with. So we are going to observe and see what happens if they can fix some of their launch stuff. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to have a look at some of those coins that was mentioned. Okay, let's do this. It's on PancakeSwap. Looks pretty cool. The structure here looks good, so I'm going to look for it here. Let me see. Position exchange. Okay, let's have a look at this. So position exchange $4.34, and I believe it's coming from PancakeSwap. Structure looks good. We had the massive pump, we had the massive dump, and we see a recovery. Looks good. I'm not complaining about that. So they have a billboard event. Okay, Posey. Okay, so they seem to be doing a few bits and bobs. Decentralized trading protocol, powered by VAMM and operating on Binance Smart Chain, initially aiming to bridge the gap between people in cryptocurrency markets and enhance trading experience. The protocol offers easy and accessible derivatives trading, which users can trade crypto derivative products fully on chain, transparently and trustless. Okay, so nothing new here, very same. As I said, it was very similar to some of the stuff that we want to do as well. Of course, we want to do it in reverse. So what they're trying to do is bring derivatives on the blockchain, which is already done anyway. There's nothing new here. We also have that function, but we're going to be opening those functions later because we don't want you losing your money. You know, when it comes to leverage trading and everything, we're always I am very cautious, so I don't want to give that option to you right from the beginning. What I would like to do is open you up, introduce you guys how to use the exchanges, make it simple to use decentralized exchanges, maybe from an app or a website or something, very easy, and then gradually move you over to those more advanced high risk and high reward protocols. So that's what we're doing. So we're not going to go and jump into this straight away. But yeah, I mean, I can see this launched around, I think it was August, right? June, July, August, yeah. So it was around August this launched, had its pump, had its dump, come back now. Great, you know, I'm not complaining. I do, however, don't like this supply issue here, because you've got max supply is this, total supply is this. I want to know where the rest of the supply is. Okay, I can see 100 mil, which is fine. I want to see where the rest of the supply is. That's very, very important. Of course, I can start going and doing some deep analysis and checking, but right now I don't think we've got enough time for this. So let's double check. Okay, it's on a contract. I love this. Whenever I see contracts, I love it. Whenever I see contracts, I love it. So super awesome. In my opinion, they're doing the right thing. They are absolutely doing the right thing. So when I'm seeing majority of the percentage is sitting on contracts, I'm a happy person, because that's how I like it. It has to be verifiable on a contract, and these are all verifiable on a contract. So I'm really happy with this. So far, so good. I'm not complaining. This seems like a legit project to me. Obviously, no financial advice. You do your own research, right? That's Posey. Right, let's move over to the next one. So I'm going to fly through some of these as well. Right, new decks, okay, fine. And the market cap is low. You're right, the market cap is very low from what I can see here. All right, we're looking at 55 million. That's a fairly low market cap. And, you know, it could easily pump over to 100, 200 mil. This is crypto. It can do anything, right? So I'm sure this could pump, and it looks legit. That's all I can say. And of course, if they're having a billboard event in 12 days, that changes something. May see a massive pump in 12 days. So of course, great potential, but I'm not going to fall in love with it. And as I said, we are pretty much doing the same thing. So he's a competitor. So, but anyway, awesome. CRV, let's do CRV. What's CRV doing? CRV. So curve. Let's just go here. So curve is doing awesome. Curve is actually on target. It just hit that target, broke that neckline. Now curve, all it has to do is basically just continue to this slightly less target, which is at the $9, and it's absolutely possible. And then of course, once it beats that, then you can see how we have these other targets moving forward, and we can actually get back to this previous all-time high potentially. But remember what I said, do we have enough time? That's the key. So don't, dream about like $100 curve, but be logical and say, okay, this is my target. If we're at $4, maybe $15, maybe $20, but don't go overboard with the targets. That's what I want to say. Zombie Inu, we're not going to talk about. I told you about Zombie Inu. Gonquala Games from Portugal, yes. CGG Block, love you streams, my bro. Keep it up. Wonderful. Stone One, awesome, my brother. Thank you very much. I love it, bro. Thank you for coming to the show. So let's have a look at CGG. Yes, CGG. Ah, interesting. It's here. Whoa, bro. What have you shown me? This is CGG. Wow. Beautiful structure. Doesn't matter where I put it, even short term, mid term, long term, wherever. This is beautiful structure, and all of it is indicating the previous all-time high. So the target that you're looking at, doesn't matter where you go, is the previous all-time high, which is at $2.65. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Got a runny nose. I'll be back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, damn. Yeah, when I was rushing and trying to clean, I think my body went into overdrive, and now I had a bit of a runny nose, so I'm back now anyway. So this looks awesome. I mean, when I'm looking at this, the target that I'm seeing is fantastic. You're looking at $3.65, and currently we're at the $2.32. Looks like a super awesome project. Of course, I want to double check what the project is. So CGG. Chain Guardians sounds like a game. It is a game. I'm sure it's a game. Why am I not going to be surprised? So massive dump, comeback, good structure, absolutely fine. Market cap is very small, $82 million. You see, this is what I like. See, compared to Posey, what I didn't like, this is what I like. You see, 120. That's what we like. We like to see the actual data. You know what I mean? We don't want to see half the data, and But of course, even then, it looks okay. As the first ecosystem that combines blockchain and superheroes. Of course, it's a game. Chain Guardians. Was co-founded by Emily, whatever. Yeah, I don't care about any of the founders. Never have, never will. I don't give a damn. Decentralized is decentralized. And to me, this structure looks good. This structure does look good. Price looks good. And of course, when I'm looking at on the coin market cap, it looks beautiful. So no complaints here. It's got potential. In my opinion, it's got absolute great potential. Even when we're looking at this, we got this lovely little trend line forming here. Great potential. So short and sweet on that one. And no financial advice, obviously. Great potential. We did Cardano, so no point talking about that. We did CRV, no point talking about that. AMP. Let's do some AMP. Right, let's do some AMP here. Let's do some AMP from back in the days. So you can see this is AMP. This is AMP. Still doing its little thing. Actually, I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to do something very different here today. Because I don't want to do that. I want to do USDT Tether. Yeah, there we are. This is the one I wanted to do. So this is AMP on USDT. So far, you can see we did have a target here for AMP to go to around 17 cents at some stage. Because the other data is kind of incomplete, because originally it was Flexer Network, and then from Flexer Network it became AMP, and that kind of messes up because there has been some sort of a denomination there. But so far, looking awesome. Of course, right now our main target would be around this 7 cents. and then straight up to this 11 cents before we hit this 17. So currently, if I'm looking at the structure itself, it looks pretty cool. So of course it looks a bit messy, but you can see this area here. It's on an upward channel and it's pretty flat. Anything that's flat is actually really cool. It does have a lot of potential to move forward because it's flat. You know, anything that goes parabola, so when we have these situations where it goes up like this, it dumps like this, right? But when it starts moving up, creeping up baby steps, we got better potential. So I am quite happy about this. Of course, this was a parabola. This is why we saw a steep dump as well. So let's hope we get a pattern where it doesn't pump or dump very fast. Could you do VeChain TRX? Yes. Let's have a look at VeChain and TRX. VeChain, I'm super bullish. I don't look at VeChain. VeChain, we've been VeChain, VET. There you go. Sorry, I've got so many coins in my head. Sometimes I forget which one is what. So let's do VeChain. So VeChain, you can see I've been super bullish on VeChain for a very long time, many years now, and I still am. Of course, right now it's at the kind of the top of the cycle. I don't really look at it much because it's one of those kind of things. You buy it, it's already beat your expectations. You stop looking. Yeah, you beat your expectation and you stop looking at it. Okay, you just stop looking at it, right? So this is what VeChain has done. VeChain has been on this upward trend. Okay, drawings just come up anyway, for a very long time, as you can see. And we do have these lovely targets, whereas you had a breakout target here to come and touch this line. And then from here, obviously, we're using this method here to calculate how far we can go. And so far, what VeChain has done is, since it's dumped a little bit, it's just come back to the trend line. And this is actually what I was talking about, that sometimes we have these patterns, right? You get these patterns, you break out, and you come back to test. And provided you don't go below this level here, which is this area here, you're actually fine. So, you know, we need to make sure we do this and then bounce up. That's absolutely fine. This is creating a low here, and then you've got a higher low, and that's a trend, you know? So definitely super bullish. I'm super bullish on it. Of course, if anybody's looking for discounts, then these are the areas where you pick up the discounts. These are the areas where you pick up the discounts. TRX, I don't talk too much. TRX, I don't like Justin Sun, but anyway, I'll do some TRX for you as well. I used to hold a whole bunch, but I'm one of those. I'm like, I don't know how to say this. So I'm one of those kind of guys. If I don't like the founders or how they act or what kind of projects are there, then I'm happy to abandon the chain. You know, I recently abandoned Matic, and before that I abandoned TRX for very same reason, the scammy nature these founders have. So I don't want to support like projects that I don't know why, it just feels like scammy anyway. So pretty similar to what TRXs did, right? And this one actually has a better structure compared to, VeChain has a better structure. You can see this particular area here, this support and resistance zone here, and ultimately it's played pretty much the same thing. So you can see how it went up, came down, went again, come down here, bounce. It can potentially go up because it has created this, look, these higher lows, right? So this is a trend line. So once we can see this, we know it has a potential to go back up again. I don't see much of an issue. I think this is absolutely possible. Okay, but all of this, every one of these coins, you look at every one of these coins, none of these matter ultimately, guys. Please do understand. Let's just go here, for example. Nothing here matters. Nothing here matters. Because if these two decide to dip, they'll take the entire market down with them. Of course, now we're not seeing this, and this is why I'm not bearish yet, because I personally can see we're still in a bull market. We're having an altcoin season, fine. BTC did its run up, created a new high. Ethereum did its run up, created a new high. Solana, all the layer ones did their new highs. And then the layer 2s are going to start moving, and then all the other shit coins are going to start moving. This is altcoin season. You know, once altcoin season is over, the money's going to come back into the big boys, and we can see some indication of this. But of course, it's not permanent. So looking at all of this, if I was to go back to BTC, I can tell you this is not over. As I mentioned earlier on as well, look, BTC is not over. If you think this one candle changes everything, and then remember yesterday and day before, this candle changed everything. So bears wake up whenever they see a red candle, and then the bulls wake up when they see a blue or a green candle. It doesn't change anything, right? This is the altcoins. People are making money. You make your money into the shitcoin. Once you make money in the shitcoin, you come back to the Bitcoin. That's what's going to happen. So you'll see this massive crash on everything else, and then BTC pumps, rips, does 10, 15k a day. All right, because there is a top for BTC, and it has to go there. It is absolutely illogical, nonsensical for BTC to crash and go and hit the floor, and this bull market to end right now. Absolutely, absolutely wrong. For BTC to continue, it has to continue this cycle. It has to finish this cycle. It has to go to at least one of these lines before it cancels out. Because it just doesn't make any sense. Too many institutions have entered around these levels. Too many institutions, even around here. They do not want to lose their money. They will do whatever it takes to pump it up to there. Of course, back in the days when they used to do the same thing, we didn't know because they didn't announce it. But now these guys are doing it publicly. Mustafa says, thanks bro, awesome. Goncolo says, holding some good profits, but I don't know what Justin Sun could do with my money. Justin Sun can't do anything with your money, bro. It's got nothing to do with Justin Sun. What I'm trying to say to you is I'm one of those. I support founders, and I'm a hardcore crypto guy. So whereas you might follow the pump or follow this and follow that, great. But what I'm seeing is some projects. I'll give you a really good example, and I think you can take this back and then understand it, right? So there's a project called Terra Luna, right? One of my most favorite projects. I do love Terra Luna. I believe they can change the USD ecosystem. I love the model, right? I'm a big fan of Terra Luna. Now wait for this. This is going to be a shocker. So I'm a massive fan of Terra Luna. Where is it? Let me just show you. Luna. Right. So I'm a massive bull on Luna. I love Luna. Look at Luna. Look at the structure of Luna. I love Luna. That's it. There is no ifs and buts about that. But go and look at the founder. You'll notice the founder, they created Luna. They created Terra USD. And they themselves are launching 135 projects. They themselves. So that means the whole Terra Luna ecosystem will be under one umbrella. It's fine as long as I see innovation, as long as I see decentralization, as long as I see people are not getting harmed. I'm fine with that. Now you want to know about Justin Sun? Well, I'll tell you. He built Tron, copycat Tron anyway. So once he built Tron, the first things they started doing there, gambling sites. So because the token was so small, go and use gamblings. Go and see how many of those gambling sites was Justin Sun. That's the problem. You didn't do it to help people. You're doing it to take more money out of people. And the more money you take, the more companies and this and that organizations you buy. So he's only thinking about himself. I don't see any innovations. Show me innovation in TRX. Show me active innovation. That's what I'm saying. So I'm more of a moral obligation guy. I have a moral obligation not to be in TRX because of those reasons, because I haven't seen these guys do anything to improve TRX other than taking the money off its users and going buying some other, companies like even BitTorrent and this and that, buying and just hype, news hype, donating hype. Where's it getting the money from? You, the user. So I hope you do understand. Look, making money is great. You're in profits. That's great. I've made money. I've had Tron. But as I said, I have fundamental reasons, moral reasons why I don't support them. Similar to like Matic. They're so scammy. They're involved in so many different things. And I just got annoyed and I said, you know what? I can't support these guys. Every type of scammy things that I've ever seen. And a lot of people are realizing this. A lot of the old guys are moving out of Matic because they've noticed these guys, the founders, they're everywhere. They're creating games, they're creating NFTs, they're doing anything to make more money. I mean, by all means, but think about the people, because how many people are losing? You're not really solving the problem, because that's what Matic was doing, a layer 2 cheap solution for us to do things. Now it's become a money grab. That's not true decentralization. KDA, yes, no worries. We are in process. Tamil, in process for what, my brother? Process for what, my brother? Nice to see you here. Gritty says, hey bro, could you run KDR? Thanks. Yes, KDR is a super solid project. I do love KDA. I do love them. Cadena, it's a project we are planning to work on as well and probably build on ourselves. And they did solve some problems, right? I mean, just look at this flatline, nothing, and then look at this structure. Absolutely fantastic, phenomenal, right? This is the kind of stuff we want to see. It hasn't been on all the top exchanges yet, but I can assure you when it does, this thing's not going to stop. This thing's not going to stop. This was the launch, $88. That's very typical of KuCoin, Gate.io, the pumps, because the whales come and dump it on you at some higher prices. The first order, that's what they do. And then they exit, and then look what happened. This thing's on a parabola. It was at 32 cents. It dumped from $88 to 32 cents. And then from then onwards, look what it's done. It's on a total rip, and it's not going to stop. It is absolutely not going to stop. It did a 6,900%, call it 7,000% pump. And then it's taking a little bit of a breather, and you can see our charts are already active, our targets are already set, our 0618 level for the correction is already set, and we are coming towards that direction to bounce around here. This is also known as the golden pocket zone, right? The 786 and the 618 is also known as the golden pocket. That's where most institutional investors like to buy. So you can see this here, right? This is what it is. So yeah, I mean, KDA is on a rip. As I said, KDA is on a rip, and you can see we do have this very high target for KDA. I'll just show you this. If I was to give you a target, no financial advice, of course. Look, it's $136 we're looking for KDA. So yeah, I'm super bullish on KDA, and as I said, we are planning to build on it as well. They do have an EVM compatible engine basically, so we can go in there and we can actually start working on it, see what we can do, and hopefully save the planet, improve the ecosystem, provide something to the community rather than take from the community. It's not all about taking. Too many people are interested in just taking. For God's sake. The decentralization, they enter with the idea of decentralizing something, and then all they think about is themselves. They don't care about the problems. Solve the problems. Our cryptocurrency ecosystem has so many problems that if we don't solve it, we're going to end up falling into the hands of centralized organizations. We need to tackle all of this and also make sure the ecosystem is safe for people to use. We need to find out ways of doing a decentralized ways of preventing rug pulls. There has to be a way. There is a way. We do know of the way. But of course, because there's hundreds other places out there where these rug pullers can come and launch their projects, our one will be completely disregarded. We need a decentralized way of having this governing body or some sort of a council, complete decentralized, completely anonymous, which we can use to police the whole industry. Currently, who are policing it? White hat hackers. But why these handful of people should do this? Why can't the whole community come into this and say, yes, that's what we're doing, we're going to make sure the people are protected? But we're falling into the hands of all of these centralized people. That's what we're doing. We're falling into the hands because most of the people are so greedy. They are not there to solve the problem. They are not there to solve the problem. Is there any support for Elrond? Elrond? What do you mean support for Elrond? Elrond is going to the moon. Elrond's going to the moon. Elrond already hit some of our targets, and it's just taking a little bit of a rest. Elrond is taking a little bit of a rest, and I mentioned this the other day as well. I said, guys, Elrond is moving up very fast, and you can see this upwards channel here. Sorry, wedge, rising wedge. Sorry, my bad. I just lost the word there. Rising wedge. It hit all our targets. But a rising wedge also means a sharp turn, means it's going to come down, because look, it went up on a parabola. So when it goes on a parabola, it has to come back down. Now, luckily for you guys, whoever sold the top, you should be looking in the next few days to buy back around possibly, and this is the worst case scenario, by the way, around this level here. In fact, I can actually adjust this. Give me a second. I can actually adjust it, because this is compared to something else. I can actually adjust it to here. So if I did that, your target also changes to this around the $400 level, 397. That's what it's showing here, $400 level. That's where we can potentially go. So if we did come down, expect it around this level here. If we do pump, we got the 603, almost. I've put a 707 there anyway. But that's what's going to happen. But I did say to guys, I said, guys, this is moving too fast, right? If you look carefully, it's moving too fast. It's going to come down. And you can see how it went really, really super fast. And then it started coming down, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. You know, expect those kind of a pullback, but that's what it is. It's like when you thought about taking the profit here, everybody else also thought about taking the profit here. It's like, who can do it first? That's what causes these kind of problems. What's going on here? Damn. Okay, so that's what's going on here, nothing more. Costana says 412. 412 what, bro? Is that what you're expecting? You're expecting it to go to 412? That's fine. That's fine. No harm. I'm still hodling. I'm still hodling. A lot of these coins, I'm still hodling. Okay, Costin has a 412 as a safe buy zone. Yeah, why not? Be you know, if you like the coin, be generous with it. Be generous with it. No harm in that, right? You know, you shouldn't really go into these low zones. If you're friendly with it, you understand what this coin is, what the potentials are, pick it up, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip on every dip, you know. And of course, you will be rewarded for that. You will be absolutely rewarded for that. So yeah, I see good potential. Let's have a look at the top 200 today anyway. I didn't see that. Losers, gainers. So today's top 200. Curve is like, you can see the dark greens, right? You can see curve is very good. BRD, shut up. Do you know that's a very old project? BRD, bread wallet, 700%. Shut up. Wow, I used to use that wallet back in the days. That was my software wallet. This used to be my software wallet back in the days. I'm not even joking. Way back in the days, I used to use this as my software wallet. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Can you see this? Can you see this here? For example, if you look carefully, you can see how the volume was like 1.8 million and very low volume. And then all of a sudden, look at this spike. Boom. $670 million. No way. absolutely no way. Whoa. Just look at this. Nothing, nothing, nothing. One simple pump for those believers. Wow. Whoa, that's a 2-day pump. No way. 2 days. So yesterday and today, 915%. Wow. Now I feel gutted. Years ago, I dumped this wallet. Years ago, I didn't see any innovation. I didn't see anything. I didn't see this being. Wow, wow, wow. This is it, guys. This is evidence. Right from the start, I was using this shit. It just kept on coming down. I had some coins. It kept on coming down. I actually got rid of this. So way back in the days, I got rid of this for a loss. And I said, I'm just going to let this go. I can't be bothered. And of course, I stopped using software wallets. I started using hardware wallets and kind of doing it on my computer. So I didn't really carry anything with me anymore. And I completely forgot about it. And it comes today and it does this. These are the opportunities for people who believe. These are the opportunities for people who look for that thing. But you can tell this was a whale. This was a whale who decided to buy and pump the whole damn thing. And he's cashing out right now. Not bad. Not bad. Someone's got money, pumps in 600 mil, makes a shit ton of money, then walks out. Walks out. That's what happened here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a shocker for me. That was a shocker for me, I'm telling you. Bread. Wow. Bat. Love my bat. Because I use Brave browser. I don't know if you guys noticed. I use Brave browser. You know, all of these trackers stopped. Bandwidth save, hours saved, whatever this nonsense is. But this is Brave browser. This is BAT. This is what I use. This is BAT. So BAT pumping, I'm happy. So let's see where it goes. But yeah, some of these green ones you can see really, really good. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 guys. That's all I can say. Wow. Damn. Look at Gala. Gala. So let's just do some Gala here. What's going on with Gala today? I know somebody asked me yesterday. They said Gala, and I did throw a video at them. I said go and watch that video. And yeah, I mean, just go and watch the video, because at the end of the day, I think I kind of clearly explained. What Gala is and what the potential for Gala is based on what they're doing and how they are slightly different to everybody else. So you can see we did set some targets. Did we hit our target? Yeah, we did. Did we hit our target? Yes, we did. We'll zoom in for this. There you go. Just to make sure that you can see that how exact and how accurate we were. So did we hit Gala target? Yes, we did. What do we do now that we hit that? Well, we try and create another one. Of course, this is on a parabola. This means that it is going to come down hard. However, we will still take this and say, okay, let's set ourselves a brand new target. So we're going to get rid of this middle one. We don't really need this anymore. And what we're going to do is set ourselves a brand new target just here on this Fibonacci, and we're going to leave it there. And now we have a target of $1.16. That's our new Gala target. So on that note, guys, I'm not going to make this any longer. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, all the stuff that happened here as well, so you guys got to see it all live. And yeah, I hope to catch you on another one very soon. I'm not going to make this any longer. As I said, like, share, subscribe, share with your community, share with everybody. Let's make this community awesome. SM says, have I spoken about Crow? Yes, I have spoken about Crow right at the beginning, bro. Right at the beginning. Crow was at the beginning. So please do watch it from the beginning. You'll be all right. And as I said, thank you very much for everybody, all the community members, all the YouTube supporters, YouTube members, and all the people for coming to the show today. Thank you very much for sticking around with me twice. Once I had a runny nose, and another time I had to go and mop up the floor. But I do appreciate you guys being here. Love the community, love the family. And as I said, I'm just a real guy. There's no show here, guys. What you see is what you get. You know, end of the day, no BS, no none of that nonsense. And I'm a real person. But I'm a human. I'm not a robot. And there's no pre-script or anything here. So, as I said, definitely see you again soon. Boot, my man. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, my brother. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on another one very soon. Adios.